It's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
What's happening? Flippinar 275. Tired of Flip Man is here by himself for now. Hopefully Adrian will join us here shortly. So Flippinar 275. Quit your job after making $65K wholesaling self-storage. Yep, we're still in that lane. So we're going to here to answer any question about wholesaling real estate or just real estate investing in general. I don't know everything, but I know enough to get you a check. So if that's something you're here to do, I'm here to hopefully get the answers for you. So you know it's going to be a little raggedy since I'm here by myself because I got to handle the tech side and trying to manage the questions and everything else. But we'll make it do what it do. Hopefully Adria will be here shortly. So you see I got the Zomp shirt on, this red on this yellow. Adria's daughter made these for me. So if you don't know what Zomps is, YouTube search it, baby. You'll thank me later. Making the game a lot easier for you to get paid. So a lot of good things coming down the pipeline. Hopefully continue to try to help you make some money. Text the word mini if you're interested in partnering with me on commercial real estate in the self-storage lane. That's where we are diving into the commercial world, but we'll also have something else coming. The video should be up tomorrow or Saturday. Should be able to get it up and going by then. So just look out for that also. But you know, I try to provide as much value for you for free. You know, with all the YouTube videos I have here on my channel. That's for anyone to take advantage of, and many people have. But we don't ask for much, but if you would kindly do this for me. Subscribe to the channel by selecting this button here. Once you subscribe to the channel, tap the little bell, select all, so you now are alerted whenever we upload new videos like this one and when we go live daily. All right, so yeah, I have an interesting story to share, which I'll share it a little later when more people are online. But anyway, so let me go over here in the comments. We have a few people already in here, so I'm going to do my best. Just remember, it's just little old me, so just remember that. So sorry about that. Is what I'm showing. Respond to this investor buddy of mine. All right, so we got Emma in here showing some love. Chef Darnell Lane. All right, let's get it. What he said. Who else we got in here? Donnie, Andrew from Lansing, Michigan. Melbourne, Florida was Donnie. Who else we got? Golden, Yvette. They didn't say where they were located. Who else we got in here? Tasha, Wendy, Case, the LOCD type, whatever that means. He's in Houston. They're in Houston, maybe a female. Charles Madness, Salt and Pepper in the house, whatever that means. Jasmine, Houston again, doing it in Texas. Tennis, I got North Carolina, Raekwon. We got Bass Lady in Tennessee, and Julu in Newark, New Jersey. What else we got? Okay, we got a few more. We got Orange County, Jack Stephan. All right, so let's see if we got some questions here. I don't think we do. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Golden says, evening time, been calling and texting you with no response. What number are you texting? Are you texting the 205-964-5243? Because I caught up on those today. Now, if you're texting me a question on something that I know I've answered in numerous videos, I'm normally not going to add on my monthly tab for the service I use for the text messaging. So I don't want to use the I word, but if you're asking a question that I know I have tons of content on, I'm normally not going to answer, right? Because that means you're not doing your part. You're not taking advantage of all of this information that I put in over the last 15 years to try to help people feed their families into eternity. All right, so that's go. Don't know what number you're reaching out to, and what name are you under? That's just a nickname, so I don't know what name that's under. All right, so who is this? Cool C or Cool Johnson? How do you get started on your first deal wholesaling houses from finding the right property and selling it? All right, well, sort of just what I just said. What I just said. Hold on, what hit you? What I just said. So I guess I'm always like I get asked that question a lot. I'm always taken aback a little bit. It's like, how do I get started? How do I get started? And my answer is normally always the same. You have to educate yourself. I don't. Yeah, okay, just like okay. And a lot of you all notice this, that you could be talking about something and then you pull up one of your social media apps, and next thing you know, you're getting a video or something related to that, right? And so what was part of a deal yesterday, owner financing deal on some commercial real estate, and I'm going to share a little bit more about that because something interesting happened. And this morning when I wake up and checking my phone on YouTube, just trying to look at some of the content I normally look at, some of the channels I normally follow, and an owner financing video came up on a guy I had never heard of before, and he's probably the most well-known cat out there doing that or whatever, as far as the longest, since like the 80s or whatever. So anyway, so I've been consuming his content, right? Like really diving into it, and he's put a lot of good information out there still, because I'm more familiar with it, the way I'll go about it, because I'm already familiar with something, I'm just going to consume a lot of it, right? Because even though I'll buy a course, I do it all the time, sometimes not real estate related, sometimes even real estate related, but normally not real estate related. But well, not residential related. Normally it's something commercial that if I spend some money. So I'll probably end up buying their course, if not getting him the interview here on the channel or whatever. But anyway, my point is that, I know I have to put the time in to educate myself, especially when it's out there for me to grasp. I don't think anyone in this lane gives away the whole shebang like I do. Now, if there's someone out there, please, guys, let me know. If they do, they still don't have as much content as I do have out there. Let me just say that, or whatever. But especially on wholesaling now, I literally give it all away. So when someone says, "Where do I start?" It's like, what are you really asking me? Because the starting is just taking advantage of the education that's out there for free. And guess what's going to magically happen? Like sorcery. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know what to do at that point. but you have to put that time in. If you don't, I've had people even tell me before, like, well, I don't have time to do that. Hey, well, I definitely don't have time to spend with you to help you. If you don't have the patience and the patience, obviously the time to put into educating yourself, you're not going to be able to do the business either, right? You're just not. You might as well go ahead and do something that everything ain't for everybody. Now, anyone can do this, but everything ain't for everybody. So if you don't have the patience to educate yourself, I know I'm not going to have the patience to even have a conversation with you. I'm just telling you. Once I sense that you're not willing to take advantage of all this content, and once I get that, I'm moving on. But I'm moving on. Like, we do these lives to try to fill in some holes for some people. If you post a question on my YouTube channel, in the comment section of any video, I personally literally answer those. Right now, sometimes it's as simple as me giving you a link to a video that goes into more detail than what I can answer in a comment, but I personally answer those every couple of days. So there's really no excuse for someone not to get the information if they really want to do this. I didn't want to just continue on that, but I think it's important because that's such a common question. So if I see that question in the feed again, now some of you will be coming on later, I'm just going to ignore it because I think I've just addressed it or whatever. So not just jumping on you, cool C. Johnson, but that's just a common question. I just like to make sure people understand that you have to put the work in and educating yourself. And then sometimes, okay, let me back up. Sometimes people, they don't know I have all this information out there. Let's say that. Let me back up. I'm assuming he knows that. I'm assuming it's a male. I'm assuming you know that. But if you don't know that, if you'll text the word VIP to 205-964-5243, that's a playlist of videos. Now, some of it's more direct, and I need to streamline it because I've mixed some current videos in there, maybe a little bit more advanced. But you can literally go in there and just from the titles, cherry pick and see, oh, I need this video, I need this, I need that. And then I may go through it, before we end the night, I may go through the one and show you the ones for beginners that they need to cherry pick out. Because I have over 1,000 videos, so I don't expect anyone to go through all of them, whatever. But you don't need to, because I have too many videos that break it down from A to Z at every phase of a transaction. So anyway. All right. All right. So what we got here? I'm burning up in here, guys. I'm gonna have to turn this fan on. Hold on a second. That is better. Now I can function. All right. So what we got here? So question. People just still saying hello. All right. So Andrew Phillips, I'm gonna put it on the screen here and read it. Well, let's not do that. I need to edit. Offer them. Okay. All right. So let's say I find a deal, but the seller wants too much and doesn't want to come down on the price. I offer them I guess a referral to a realtor that I work with. How do I set up the contract with the realtor? Well, if you're just going to refer a lead over to a real estate agent, there's really not going to be a contract. You're just going to have to trust that they're going to pay you, right? Unless you set up some type of service or something that, where realtors can buy leads from you, but more or less normally just on the honor system. But, you can put some paperwork, I guess, in play. I'm not sure what you do because I've never done it in that way. I just trust that they're going to pay me. If they don't, then, hey, they make it easy for you not to deal with them anymore. All right. We got Memphis, Tennessee. Yvette, she said, Tasha's in Nashville. Cass is in Los Angeles, was out there back in May. Rashad, Birmingham to Atlanta, what's happening? God King is in Westchester. I guess, what is that? Is that MA or MO? I'm not sure. Lionel Harbin in the Ham in Birmingham. What's up? Let me see. Got a lot of hellos. Hello, guys. We got yeah. So if you've been, but I don't know. But what's your name under? Like you got Golden here as your handle on YouTube, but what name are you reaching out to me on the phone number? Got Tyrone Lewis in Oakland, California. All right, somebody said they just signed up for Deal Machine through my link. I don't even have an affiliation with Deal Machine, so I'm not sure what you're doing there. Not that I'm aware of. At least they're not sending me the money. All right, so which storages I need to target in? Okay, so here we go. Tasha Black says, which storages do I need to target in Nashville? When you say which storages do you need to target in Nashville, you really need to go check out the video, Tasha, that I did, because I break that down in the video, how to leverage Google Maps to find potential mom and pop operations. And then I also provide a script for you to access. So if you'll text the word mini, M-I-N-I, to 205-964-5243, all right, you're going to get a link to my website, and that's going to, once you submit your name, email address, and phone number, the next page is going to be me telling you what to expect in your email, but also the complete training video, even though it's on YouTube. But texting mini to the number will get you access to that. Just follow the instructions, which I tried to make it as simple as possible. All right, Ken Garner, what's up? All right, so Charles Madden says, can a one lot property multifamily be split title? He has only the title for the whole, but he wants to sell only one side of the property, not the whole. Now that's going to be some type of subdivide that would have to be approved on the city and or the county level. So you're going to have to check with them to see if that's even possible for that property. You're going to have to check with the local municipality. All right. Question, what are the paid groups getting that we don't? Oh, what are the paid groups getting that we don't? Okay, well, number one, we have a special group where we network with each other on a daily basis. We have the Wednesday live meetings, and I normally share with them some stuff. They get it first. I get to say, normally I put everything out there, but they normally get it first. But the main thing that they're going to get outside of the course that comes with it or whatever is that networking, that I'm actually mixing it up every day, or one of my team members every day, answering their questions, evaluating properties, and so on. So they get coaching in a group setting, but a lot of activity on a daily basis for the main objective, which is to help them get to a payday. So if anyone's interested in joining that, just text the word STACK, STACK, STACK to 205-964-5243. All right. Jennifer is in Houston. What's up? Hi, guys. After 7-day trial, how much does it cost to batch service cost? All right, Debbie and Scooter, how much does batch service cost after the 7 days? Now, if you're going to get the text messaging included, I think they're at a promo. They used to be at $299 a month. Now it's $248, I think. All right, Ken again is in Los Angeles. I think if I didn't say that before. All right, Robert said ready for these storages. Let's get it. Me too, Robert. And we've had several people send over some leads. A couple of them we do have under contract. So hopefully within the next 30 to 90 days, we have some good news to report back on someone picking up their first fat, you know what, shut your mouth payday, right? So appreciate everyone that's putting the work in so far. Like I said last week, I had a gentleman tell me this is too hard. No one's going to do this. Well, okay, well, fine. While others keep doing it, I guess they're smarter than you are. I guess that's what that means, right? So, hey, what do I know? All right. Bobby Lewis from US Text, thanks for the bandit signs info, sir. No problem, sir. Make it happen. Blake say I'm telling the truth. I'm not sure about what. But I guess about the training. All right. God King said the storage space info. Yeah, text the word mini, MINI, to 205-964-5243. All right. Courtney says, can't wait to partner with me on some self-storage. I can't wait either, Courtney. Let's get that. Please, let's get it. I can't wait to share that first story. And why is my phone ringing? It's all the way on the other side of the room. We're just going to let it ring, guys. And hold on. I've only been doing this live on Thursdays, and we're at 275. And so how many years is that now? I've done it before then, but if we're at 275 divided by 52, that's 5 years. I didn't know it was that. That's 5 years. 5+ years I've been doing this live, and I still have relatives and friends call me around this time. Is something going on? Am I being pranked or something? I've been doing this over 5 years, and I still will have them call me during this time. What is going on? Anyway, so somebody said they're getting the ebook tonight. Boom, make it happen. I'm glad you're here, so you know that I have all this free content out here. All right, so what do you say? Ricky says, what do you say to a self-storage owner and they ask what's your offer? Well, it makes it difficult to make an offer without the information to make an offer. So you say, well, we would gladly make you an offer, but we're going to need just some basic information, such as how many units, the net rentable square footage. They may not know that, but they should know how many units. All right. And the gross monthly income. Normally, they're going to know that off the top of their head, at least an approximation. And the gross monthly expenses. We got to at least know that information, guys, to make an offer. Or if they even give us a price, we have to at least know that information to know if it's an action opportunity or not, or whatever. So, and you just have to be frank with it and say, well, I totally understand. I'm calling you out of the blue. But if you're interested in selling, you have to put yourself in my shoes. I know you wouldn't make an offer or an actual serious offer without having at least that basic information. Just have a conversation with them. You have to put yourself in my shoes. How can we legitimately make you an offer? You can literally take us serious if we don't have at least some basic information to try to purchase your property or your facility. All right. Someone said, I don't blame you. Text what again? Text mini. It's scrolling on the screen. J Matt McAlexander, you're on YouTube, so you should be able to see it. You're scrolling at the bottom, but it says text mini, MINI, to 205-964-5243. Unless you were talking about the playlist where I have basically all the videos there that you need to get going, text the word VIP to 205-964-5243. Ken Gardner says, plenty of content. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the verification. Flip, put how to get started, text VIP on the on your ticker. Okay. Yeah, I may do that, my man. I think I have one that says that. I was trying to promote the self-storage thing though. But I'll do that also. I'll trade it out. I'll keep trading them out. Do I have one already ready to go? Let me see. Do I have one already to go, Ken? I don't think I have one already to go. I'm going to have to create it really quick. Hopefully Adrian showed up. I could do it, but I'm going to try to keep rolling on these questions. But that's VIP to 205-964-5243. All right, so where am I now? It jumped on me. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so next is Terry. I want to do this strongly, but I don't know. I'm ready. How do you know if you're ready? That's a good question. I like that. I like that. How do you know you've consumed some information? How do you know that you're ready though? Right? Man, how do you know that you're ready? All right. Wow. Okay, so so assuming you're going the video, right? The free video route, right? If you let's do this. Let's just go ahead and do this. So I can sort of answer this. We'll do this. Okay, so we got a good number of people in here right now. So let me just show you the playlist that I'm talking about. So, all right, so share screen and entire screen. Boom. All right, and we're gonna do that. So let's go to the U of the tube. Do I need to do it that way? Or let me see, PLL. Can't do it like that. Let me see, PLL. Can't do it like that. Let's do this. So Flipman, your channel, playlist. Okay, so where is it? It must be this one right here. Okay. Okay. All right. That's okay. Boom. See that cat right there. Okay. So this playlist. All right. So again, I'm gonna probably try to create something to get rid of all of the new stuff because it's really supposed to be set up where you're accessing only the videos you need. Right. So I'm gonna try to clean it up for you guys. All right. So the first one here. Now, a ton of you all have watched. I think this video has been watched 91,000 times. Okay, appreciate it. A lot of likes on there. Should be over 10,000 there, but we got a lot of likes there. All right, so oh no, it's 1%. I prefer 10%. All right, so we know we want to watch that first one there. All right, now this one is about self-storage. You can skip that one. That's a little maybe really. You don't have to know anything about the business, and this video will explain, but that ain't what we're here for. I'm just going to go through it. So we know we want to watch this first video that how to wholesale houses with no money or credit. That explains everything step by step for beginners from A to Z. All right, now you need to fill in the holes. So this next video, why most newbies never wholesale a house. Now, from my memory, that video explains how to recognize a deal. Most wholesalers fail at this because they don't ever get that part, knowing how to analyze a deal, which I have updated videos on that to make that easier. But that's a good video. It's 13 minutes long. All right. The next video is, are they truly motivated? Which that's really an updated video of why most newbies never wholesale a house. That's really an update off of that video. All right. The 5 and 5-figure land, you can skip that. All right. So the next one is the #1 free contract for wholesaling houses. That probably is, oh my God. It's probably after the why most newbie wholesalers never, well, all of them, I can't even rank them. But the #1 free contract for wholesaling houses, that video shows you, #1, how to access the contract for free that I give away, right? Anyone can use it. Thousands of people have used it over the years. I've been giving it away since 2008. Personally, been using that video since 2003 when I started. All right, and so you can access that video. When you watch the video, it's going to tell you But the video, well, I won't even go on that. The video is going to tell you to watch the video, right? Because it's going to show you how to fill it out for sellers and buyers and how to get it signed electronically on top of that. The next video is how to talk to motivated sellers. It's going to actually show you, I'm going to go through the script, and then I'm going to give you access on how to access the script for free. All right. The next one is the top 10 reasons why homeowners are motivated. Very important, because that gets you in the mindset of understanding why people will sell a house at a significant discount. The next video, how to find cash buyers virtual and locally for virtual and local wholesale deals. That video. The next one, which is somewhat a follow-up off the video why wholesalers never wholesale their first house. The 2-minute ARV for wholesaling houses is a follow-up on that one. And then the next one, more another mindset video, trying to wholesale houses, avoid these 5 mistakes. All right, then you got some testimonials in here, couple of interviews. Let me see here. All right, the next needs to be higher. Text message your way to 5 figures per month. That video needs to really be higher on the list, right? The next one, how to find motivated sellers' phone numbers, aka skip tracing. Need to know that. All right. This one here is an add-on. I think you still need to watch it. Why you should be wholesaling land, infield lots. Well, just land or whatever. So let me see what else we got in here. I think those are going to be the main ones. There's a couple of more in here as I scroll down. Wholesaling real estate too, to find who owns that vacant house. That's important. This is another text message video. Make it easier to find motivated sellers using text messaging. How to wholesale your first house, step by step. That's a good one. Let me see what else we got in here. All right. Everything else I think are more promos. Yeah. So I went through that list. So now, of course, you can go back and watch this portion of the video to see. I think I started at maybe about 27 minutes in. You can go back and watch the replay on this, and that video will show you the list that I just went to. So to access that playlist, text the letters VIP, like very important, VIP. No, that's not what that means. Very important player of valuable. What does a VIP mean? Very important person. That's what it means. Yeah. Anyway, so VIP to 205-964-5243. Boom. All right, so we don't have to do that no more. All right, so anybody deals looking for the flip? Okay, so that's Thomas says, anybody have deals in Indiana looking heavy for a flip? What's up, flip man? Don't have anything for you, so I'm sorry. All right. So Ricky Hughes says, I found an old Walmart. What do I need to do now? All right. Ideally, Ricky, that would probably have a couple of uses for it, assuming that they're interested in selling and selling as something that's reasonable. Now, of course, if it's already for sale, then you would just need to text me, and I'll give you we'll go farther into it. So if it's already for sale, or even if it's at least have a sign, it's for lease and has a sign out there, then that may be doable also. Michael said hello from Nevada. I was in Las Vegas back early part of June. Robert Lewis, closing my first deal next week, 10 big ones. Hit me up, man. Let us know what's up. All right. Charles Davis from South Carolina. Ursula, what up, baby? Antoine Washington, what's happening? Cherie from Houston, Texas. Let's get it. All right. What's your email? My name is Special. Well, if you texted me, just text me your name. I'm the only one going to see it, right? If you text me on that number, I'm the only one going to see it. I'm really the only one that accesses that account. Work with me here, Golden, man. Work with me. All right. So so they're gonna text you right now. Cause I can't look at it now, but just let me know that it was Golden from YouTube. All right. So Forbes Style just said PropStream is worth $100 a month investment. Is PropStream worth $100? Basically 97, which is $3 from 100. Is it worth it? Use it every day. I can't think of a day I don't open at least that app up. Obviously online on my desktop or on my laptop here, but because I'm always working in my mind. My mom, she'll say, well, you working today or something like that. And to me, I'm always working. Not that I don't have some foolishness running through my head. Don't get me wrong, but call that balance. But I'm always working. So, I'm always going to think about something. I may just be sitting at home, don't even go outside that day. And at some point, a piece of real estate is going to probably come my way I need to look at from as much exposure as I have out here. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go and look at it on a tool depending on what type of property is, what I need to look up. But PropStream is normally, even if I look at some other tools, I'm normally going to look at it also because of just the information that it's going to provide or whatever. So that's an understatement. If you can afford it, the thing about technology, the whole reason that the wheel is so important because it made it easier for us to travel. Like, you get what I'm saying? The automobile made it easier for us to travel. The telephone made it easier for us to communicate. The internet made it easier to do a lot of stuff, right? And a tool like PropStream makes it easier for us to do the real estate deals. If you're into making things easier for you, it's a no-brainer. That's all I have to say. Obviously, you can do deals without a tool like that, but if you're trying to do it an easier way, the easier path to checks, it's a no-brainer because you have a wealth of information right there at your fingertips. That's what we all want. Now, sometimes you can't afford it. I get it. There are other options out here, like the Zomps is not still PropStream because it's limited on the amount of information. It's limited on the amount of information that is provided because it doesn't have owner information, right? Look at that. Somebody else didn't text me. 5+ years, and oh my God, it's starting to frustrate. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyway, so but yeah, so I read the rest of that. I have contracts for buyers, sign and sellers. So I just need to find properties. Thanks for your content. Yeah, okay, yeah, you need it. If you can afford it, you need it. No question about it. So text the word TOOL, TOOL, to 205-964-5243. Trust me, if you use that, learn how to use that. I have tons of videos on how to use it. You will thank me later. So again, we always trying to put information and tools in your arsenal to make it easier to get to a payday. That's the name of the game for me. Not saying it's going to be easy. I'm just trying to make it easier. All right. Robert said, I'll start watching your videos. Yes, sir. It's real. Okay, boom. That's up. All right. Lee, yeah, don't text Stack here. Text it 205-964-5243. Lee said, what about storage? Text the word mini. Follow the instructions there. MINI to 205-964-5243. Well, they really financial growth said it really wasn't a deal that I was getting in. I can go ahead and tell the story now. It was a partner. I was fortunate enough to partner with a local investor here that I've known for since I've been doing this 20 years. I think that was maybe year 2 or 3. It was the first apartment building that I wholesaled. He was one of the buyers, and he and I have remained friends ever since then. And so recently we sort of reconnected, over the years, on and off, whatever, done some whatever. And so I didn't really, they already knew about the deal, but I encouraged them to pursue the deal, right? And so normally I'm paid I'm paid through an assignment fee, but and I really appreciate it. He said if I was cool with it, he would like to bring it. And I didn't ask it, I just advised him they should make an offer on the property. It was a self-storage facility that had been for sale for a minute. And I just advised him that I think they should make an offer on it. So he made me a partner on the deal, some ownership on it or whatever. And so, it's almost like protecting me against myself that, I'll have some ownership in a property that's going to be, a 7-figure property. So the reason I'm bringing that up is that we closed yesterday. So yesterday morning, he texted me and said, man, do you know how much the realtor's making on this deal? And I was like, so there's a $2 million property, right? So I was thinking the realtor's going to get 2%. So 2% times 2 million is 40,000, right? He said, nah. He texted me back like, nah, 200,000. I said, what? I said, the seller agreed to pay 10% on that deal. The seller agreed to pay 10% on that deal, commission to the broker. I hadn't done just a ton of deals with realtors or brokers involved, but in all of them that I've done, I always walk away from the table with more money than them, right? And so I was just blown away that, number one, he agreed to pay her 10%, and I went to the closing. Mine would be down the road at some point, through monthly things or quarterly. And then if it ever sold, whatever that number would be. But $200,000 is what she made on that deal. 10%. Now 40 ain't nothing to sneeze at 2%, which I probably thought that was going to be around that amount, maybe 3%, and she gets 60 or whatever. No, she got 10% on that deal. And all I say, this is the world of real estate. I guess I was hating because I was like, oh my God, I'm on the wrong side of this today. But anyway, so yeah, but that's what's up. 2 big ones, 200 big ones. I'm sorry. Okay, so okay, what else we got in here? All right, somebody said they had batch leads set up. Yeah, let's get it. How do you find market cap rate for storage? All right, so how do you find the market cap rate for storage? You just have to reach out to some brokers in that area. That's going to be the best way to give you an idea. Now, if you use tools like Crexy, websites like that, you may be able to figure it out by if enough properties are listed in that general area where your property that you're targeting is located, then you can possibly figure it out that way. But the best advice is just reaching out to some brokers that do business in that area. All right. What else we got here? So let me see. What's the minimum acres? I'm not being a little bit more clear. Positive vibes. I'm not sure what the first name is. Be a little more clear on that question. All right. So Roy says, thanks for the text to remind me of the program. Thank you, sir, for joining. CG, somebody said they've only done nothing but win with my information. Man, please tell more, CG. Text Financial Groove. You want to text many, not here in the comments, or you want to text that to 205-964-5243. Someone said they sent a text, Monique, and said she never got a response. Hopefully you're not using T-Mobile. About 25% of their customers don't work with the service I'm using. You have to call and ask them to add business text. I don't know if you sent, you need a different script, where to get it. All right, someone says they didn't get access to the script. So if you text the word mini to 205-964-5243, it's going to send you instructions with a link. You tap on that link and you submit your info. You should be checking your email and to get it. So if you still don't have it, just text me. But I need to see that I've already texted mini too. So, all right. So, yeah, because what happens is not only do I show you how to find potential mom and pop self-storage, but I also provide free training on the script on how to have that conversation to gather the information that's needed. Okay. All right. So boom, 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 boom. You think it's all right. Jeremy Shamate, says, in addition to the info you've given, would you think it's a good idea to build relationships with banks and title companies to find more cash buyers? I guess it couldn't hurt, especially with the title companies. It couldn't hurt. With banks, I'm not so sure about, but I guess it couldn't hurt if you can make that happen. Some people are great networkers like that. I wish I had that skill, man. Rickens Buckers, what's up, Flip man? What up to you? All right. Miss TT, Tanya Howard from ATL. I'm making calls and following your script, but do I just text your number when I get info and the self-storage deal? Tanya, if you went through the script, I gave you instructions on where to submit the deal. If you need to go back through that, please do. Text the word mini. Go back through the script, because at the end or near the end, it's in there. I give you instructions on how to submit the leads. All right. Make sure you watch all of that. It's very important. Mary says, what storages should I be looking at? Yeah, Mary, if you text the word mini, follow the instructions there. I have a training video that goes through how you find those potential opportunities. Oh, she says, Positive Vibe says, what's the minimum acreage you'll partner with you? It's really no minimum, but it's just land is such a different animal that it's just hard for me just to give you a minimum. I guess if you just want me to give you something, let's say 10 acres or more. Ideally, you're doing it around developing land. I do have a video where I go into detail on how to use Zomps with Zillow, of course, to potentially find new developments. That video, and I just took the banner down. God dog it. Let me see here. Son of a gun. The title of that video is, let me look it up real quick. Okay. Find 5-figure land deals in minutes using Zomps. That's what it is. Find 5-figure land deals in minutes using Zomps. Just YouTube search that particular video, and you will thank me later. Someone says when the numbers are right. Not sure what he means. All right. Andrew says you are ready when you decide to spend some money to take a risk. Well, I can give you some opportunities where you don't have to actually spend any money. So, but I get your point though, because partnering with me on the self-storage, you literally don't have to spend any money. It's just all time. Your value, your currency is your time, whereas most of us are time wealthy. All right. Say, what has the price dropped to 65K from 75? That's a good one. All right. So Lay Paris says, why has the price dropped to 65K from 75K potential? Oh, no, that's just me marketing. I guess I could have went. I was just trying to don't make it look the same. I guess I could have went up to 85K. I didn't even think about it. It's really just a title just to get your attention to join us here live. Hopefully I accomplished that. Nah, but it could be 75K, it could be more, it could be 50K, it could be 100K. Don't know, it's going to be deal by deal. I just throw those numbers out there because that's realistic. It's going to be deal by deal. All right. All right, Charles said, can I import my free mini storage list and 2 batch leads, run skip tracing and start texting on it, or should I just use dialing feature to call them? If it can't hurt, as long as you know what to say when you reach out to them or whatever. So yeah, it couldn't hurt, the text. We've the deal that I closed, we found through text. I think we found it through text message. We closed in just outside of Nashville. All right. CG said I just used it again. I'm not sure. I got lost on what the conversation we were having, CG. Will you please do a video on creative financing? You know what? I've been consuming that content over the last few all day today, really. I'm going to try to have this guy. I'm gonna reach out to him. I think he's one of the best in the game on it. He's been doing it since the 80s, Eddie Speed. And I'm going to try to reach out to him and see if he'll bless his knowledge on my channel here. All right. All right. Somebody has confirmed that I replied to texts and emails. Thank you, sir. This is okay, Jeremy said this is a dynamite playlist. I hope it helps, man. Thank you. All right. Katie says, hey, everybody, what's up to you, Katie? Dante, what up? D-Lo. All right. Chef Darnell says, all right, how to know when you are ready. Your pockets will tell you to do something different very soon. Then you're ready. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that for some people that still ain't enough, Chef. Do you take deals on all states? Yes, we do. We are open. Virtuals call that virtual wholesaling. That's part of why I put out this content. So I can meet individuals like yourself and others that we can be like-minded and get some money together. All right. Somebody says I'm the GOAT. I don't think so. Just no, I wouldn't go with that. I just try to do my little part, man. Hopefully, I've been able to help feed some families around here, man. Rod Snell, Mississippi, the Meridian area. Yes, very familiar with Meridian, and most definitely. What's the name of the soup place that's downtown Meridian? I don't know if it's still open, Rod. What's the name of it? It's like I ain't gonna say it's 2 stories, but they have stuff tall on the wall. If you identify the name of it, Rod, I got a story behind that. I think I've told it before. I'll tell it again though. Do I need a license working in the state of Illinois? Okay, so Illinois, I think it's Illinois, Kansas, and Oklahoma, and the city of Philadelphia. Okay, those 3 states, they require you have a license, and then in the city, an actual real estate brokers or agents license. In Philadelphia, unless it's changed, they require you to have a wholesaler's license, but it's more like a business license, right? Okay, so, but in those states, not trying to circumvent the law because you can always be legal. Okay, so what I would do if you don't want to go through taking a test in those states, to get your license per se, then what I would encourage you in doing is just partner with a struggling, it don't have to be a struggling one, but partner with an agent or a broker, right? And what you're going to do is You're going to generate the leads. They're going to sign under their shield, their license, and how you'll get paid. Because other ways you could do it, but each time that you all put a house on the contract, get a buyer for it, you build a website, a free website, and you sell them the website. Now, there's ways to do it out there. I'm not going to go through that entire process. Just go to YouTube, do a search how to build a free website. You put photos and videos of the property, name the website name 123mainstreet.com or whatever the name of the street is, or .net or .biz. It really doesn't matter. And whatever you close on it, you sell the agent or broker, your partner, for your share of the deal. If you all are making 20 grand and you're getting 50%, you sell them the website for 10 grand. So submit that invoice at closing, and boom, that's how you get paid in those states, because they tripping, man. They trying to stop this hustle. All right, finding property is easy. Finding an investor that is trying to pay is difficult. Where are the leads on actual investors? That is not true, Ian. That is not true. It is harder to find a deal than it is to find someone that wants to buy it. That means you're just putting properties under contract. You're not finding great deals. Yeah, it is easy to get properties under contract, but are they great deals? Buyers will beg you not to show it to anyone else if it's a great deal, right? That's why a lot of wholesalers get frustrated and don't ever do a deal. They just go out and put stuff on the contract, but it's not a great deal. It's just a house for sale, right? That's why Zomps, I have a calculator there, Dealator.com. I have a calculator there that tells you if you have a great deal or not, right? If there's no reason, don't ever put a contract on the deal, don't ever put a property on the contract until you ran the numbers through a calculator like that. Now, you'll get good enough in certain areas. If you do enough deals in areas, you won't even have to go through that. But for beginners, there's no exception. Don't put it on the contract if the numbers don't work. You can't, either they work or they don't. Now, there are other options that you can explore. If the numbers don't work for a cash wholesale deal, you can possibly put it, do some owner finance. We're going to talk about that more, as I mentioned earlier. Right. So, but yeah, buyers are not easy. Just think about this, Ian. Let me prove it in you more. Is it harder? This is not a trick question, right? Is it harder to get someone to give you money, sellers, or is it harder to give away money? Right. All right. So let me say, I may have said it wrong. Is it easier to get someone to give you money, or is it easier to give away money? That's a better way of saying it. Okay. The side of it, trying to get someone to give you money, that is a seller, because what you're asking them to do is take a serious discount on a piece of real estate that they own. That's giving you money, equity. That's giving you money. If they do that, now you're going to give away that money, equity, to a buyer that has the money to buy it where they can make money. So do you think it's difficult to find people to give money away to? Those are cash buyers? No. But if you're trying to present something to them that there's no money to be made there, then yeah, it's going to look like there are no buyers out there, because now you're trying to tell them to go into something where they're going to possibly lose money, right? Or not make the money that they think is worth their time and their investment. So you have to understand what makes a great deal or not. I can guarantee you, if I looked at the properties you put on the contract, they're not even close to being a deal. That's the issue. It's not that no buyers out there. You're not finding properties that are deals. Prove me wrong. Anyway, so let's go to the next one. All right. All right, Jaden says, can anyone mentor me, wholesale a deal? I have houses. I just need a little coaching. All right, Jaden, as I mentioned before, everything you really need to know is right here on my YouTube channel. There's really no excuse for someone not to be able to do this. Yeah, we would like someone to hold our hand, but that costs money, right? And most people are just not going to do it for free, my man. Some people may do it for you if you bring something to the table as far as some sweat equity, being able to go out and find some deals, do whatever they need you to do so you can learn what they know. Occasionally you'll find someone maybe nice enough to do that, or just period. But in most cases, you're going to have to bring something of value to them in order for them to help you basically for free. All right. Otherwise, you're just going to take advantage of all this free content that I give away because it's literally all there. You're just probably afraid of making a mistake. You think it may has to be perfect in order for you to money. That's one of the great things about this. It does not have to be perfect for you to make money. You could have made many mistakes along the way and still end up with a 5-figure payday. If you didn't know what that means, that's 10,000 or more, right? 10,000 to right under 100,000, 5-figure payday. So, but yeah, that's all I got to say about that. All right, so let's get into the topic. We're an hour in. I guess Adrian coming. I got it here. I guess she ain't coming. All right, so the nice topic. I'll throw up the Banta. No more clocking in. That's not the title, but quitting your job after making 65,000 wholesaling self-storage. All right, so as you know, I've been pumping that for the last 3 or 4 weeks here on the lives because I got enough content out there about houses, guys. Just trying to level up more. And as I mentioned is it Threads or Thread, the new Instagram, Twitter, kill Twitter app. Is it Threads or Thread? Is it plural or just Thread? I think it's Threads. All right. Anyway, I posted there what we were going to talk about, but just trying to level up and take you guys with me. As I said, I'm going to have something additional coming in the pipeline that's more commercial real estate related. But part of the reason why, again, as I mentioned last week, I started doing this because, I don't know who you know, but I was smart enough 20 years ago to know if I leverage the power of the internet, I can have a potential or opportunities in cities that I've never even visited before. And because I've shared some value with you, showing that I'm interested in you you being able to take advantage of my knowledge to help your family situation, your financial situation. So the reason that I'm pushing self-storage so hard is because of a recent deal that I did. Proof is in the pudding. It was a substantial amount of money. And so those numbers that I throw out there, split 75, because that's what actually happened to me. And split, 150. That's what happened to me. My share was half of that. All right. So I want to give you an opportunity to do the same thing with me. Right. And so I provided a method to show you how to actually find the deals using a free tool like Google Maps, using Zomps. And then I also provide the actual script, the lingo needed to have the conversation with owners. Now, everybody can't do it. Some people won't do it. Well, partner with somebody that is better at having a conversation. There's going to be so much money to go around that it's going to make it worth your while to possibly have a team of people doing that for you, right? And then again, we're going to add on another layer over the next few days with commercial real estate in the trucking industry. You'll see what I mean by that. Now, that's going to probably spur on a whole nother layer of interest of people getting out there, finding potential opportunities on commercial real estate that's vacant, right? So this is going to be an opportunity for you to do that I didn't do, something that I didn't do when I started is some of you all have not, a lot of you all have not done a deal yet, right? As far as wholesaling houses. Some of you all will skip right over houses and go straight into commercial, and you probably won't have any interest in houses. Now, I sort of wish that would have happened to me, but it would have had to happen. Well, I don't know. I was 20 years ago. I'm a different person mentally or whatever, but that opportunity wasn't presented to me in no format to be able to skip residential and go right into the big boy world. You have that opportunity. Text the word mini to 205-964-5243. Follow the instructions on whenever you receive the text message back. Some of y'all, because of the phone, you might not be receiving it back. Just send me a message out and get it. I'll just manually send it to you or whatever, and it's still going to give you an opportunity to follow the instructions, get the script. So I'm offering all the support you need to make this happen, because I'm dead serious. People that know me, I'm dead serious about this thing. Yesterday, I was fortunate to be a part of a deal that I got some ownership in a self-storage facility, right? I was telling you about how the agent made $200,000 on the deal, but, if things work out the way they should over the next several years, over the next few years, I'll make more than that. But, she got that yesterday. That's still 200 big ones yesterday. So this is the type of money that we're talking about. You can't even, I understand a lot of times you can't even wrap your mind around the type of money that we're talking about. So this is an opportunity. I'm going to do my best to share as much information that I can where we can partner on opportunities. Now, you don't have to partner with me. I'm giving people enough information. Some people, they just needed their foot in the door and, that's it. Oh, that's all I need, Ty. I'm gone. That's fine or whatever. But a lot of people say, hey, I still need your assistance. I'm not sure what to do, but I am willing to reach out to people to see if they want to sell their property, and we go from there. So, again, I appreciate everyone that showed up tonight. I was doing this alone, reading the questions, everything. So it's a little raggedy, but we had a good audience in here tonight. Guys, let's get out there and get it. We didn't do the thumbnail thing. Maybe we'll do it next week. We'd like to have some fun with that. Remember, before you get out of here, remember to do this, guys. I don't ask you for much. Remember to please do this for me. Subscribe to the channel by selecting this button here. Once you subscribe to the channel, tap the little bell, select all, so you now are alerted whenever we upload new videos like this one and when we go live daily. Yeah, hit me and check me out on Threads. That's Instagram's new app. It's like some of the Twitter. Hit me up on Threads. I'm going to start to do a lot of content there, just a lot of more personal stuff and just everyday activity on stuff, sharing you my thoughts. Some of it's going to probably be weird and maybe some entertaining, but I appreciate everyone that's joined us tonight. Make sure you like and share this. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Threads. Thanks, guys, and we will see you on the FLIPSIDE. Let's get it.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.